So, hey guys, welcome to the first video on this channel, Dan's Destiny discussion. There has been an update this week called the Hotfix Update, and with me to discuss that is my friend Benjamin here. Say hi.
Hey kids, how are you all doing?
So, we are currently farming spin metal at the same time and playing Ben's game of The Floor is Lava. So that is what's going on whilst we're talking, in case you're wondering why they're jumping around like idiots. So...
First of all, cave.
Cave. And then first on the
chest! Yes, there actually is a chest in here as well. I'd like to make an announcement which is important because Dan decided, I've got so much ascendant energy, I don't know what to do with it, despite having a half upgraded gun, just because he couldn't be bothered farming spin metal. Always farm spin metal, kids. Very important task.
So that's why we're doing this. So, first thing I wanted to point out about the update was the changes to the auto rifles and shotguns.
What's your opinion on the Dan? Because I know that we have conflicting
opinions. You want me to go first? Well,
I do.
I'm not happy about it. Because there we go, not happy about it.
Alright, fair enough. Conversation over.
No, it's they've taken stability off on the auto rifle as well as base damage. And I use the auto rifle like all the time. But then for them to take 20% base damage off shotguns as well, it just frustrates me because they're the two weapons I use all the time on PvP.
Well,
I personally think also, last thing, hand cannons, people with hand cannons are, if they're using them well, really OP, okay? And then they've increased the accuracy of them when they're in the air. What the hell?
Okay, well, first thing I'd like to address, I've just picked up this mission, but I don't even know what it is.
The enemy is preparing to fortify this location.
I just kill people, that's alright then.
Yeah.
First thing I'd like to address is the fact that you're unhappy with the changes to auto rifles. They've decreased the base damage on the auto rifles by 2%.
Yeah.
It's not exactly the biggest thing, but the other thing that they've done is obviously reduce the stability and change the headshot multiplier.
Yes.
What I'm really feeling about this, seeing as auto rifles have such large magazines and the fact that they have fucking rapid fire, they're auto rifles, is these are definitely PvP-based modifications. Because that's what these. I mean, the game has 4 different types of weapons: pulse rifles, auto rifles, scout rifles, and hand cannons.
Yes.
And it should be, in my opinion, a 25% player base using each of them in PvP. But at the minute, what it is it's about 2/3 to 75% of all players use auto rifles, just because auto rifles are so goddamn strong. I love my pulse rifle. I use the Red Death, but before this update, I used an auto rifle in PvP, just because there was no option if you actually wanted to win games.
Okay.
So I feel like, yeah, this is a valid thing that they've done.
Right,
I don't feel like it's going to make you suffer too much.
Well, no, I'm starting to see, like, I'm noticing difference now when I'm firing my auto rifle at this captain. My gun is shaking a lot more than it would. And
Let me just cheekily inspect you.
you're having a cheeky look. I'll protect you from this drag.
I am indeed. I'm looking at your stability because it's a particularly stable gun in the first place. No, it's a 72 round gun with a massive rate of fire. I mean, you can't expect a gun like that to be incredibly stable, because a stable gun with 72 rounds that fires fast as fuck is broken OP, in my opinion, which is also why they changed the Hex Mythoclast in this patch. That is, this patch was essentially addressing broken OP things,
Right.
including the shotgun.
But I like my exotic shotgun a lot. And I don't know, I suppose camping is a big deal when it comes to control, which is probably it is the most played game type on PvP. And I can imagine a lot of people complained about, when like you go to get B, and then
we've got a spin metal here.
you go to get B, and then all of a sudden you're dead because there was a guy hanging around the corner with a shotgun. But yeah, and also they
And a
increased
chest here.
everything. Whoa, what the hell? Pike Dregs. When?
Oh yeah, the thing is that it's a public event, but not a very good public event because obviously you don't get incentive materials from it.
I have never seen Dregs on pikes.
It's literally just around here.
Oh.
But go on, sorry, what were you saying? You kind of cut out a little bit for me. Would
Oh.
you mind just reiterating your discussion?
I think I was just saying that, like, the shotgun on PvP, I can understand why they've reduced that a bit, I guess, when it comes to playing control. Because you've always got one person just hanging at B with a shotgun, and it kind of gets annoying.
Yeah. I think what happens is people tend to run at each other with shotguns, and then the person with the longest range shotgun always wins. It's not a case of shoot then punch anymore, it's just a case of shoot and you kill everybody. So it was necessary to nerf the damage at long range to prevent that from happening, to make it more of an equal footing in PvP.
Yeah. And then lastly,
Balance, baby.
they upgraded everything on scout rifles. I don't think I've ever used a scout rifle.
Yeah, I think scout rifles are an acquired taste in PvP, if I'm honest, because obviously that was before the update. Because fire rate was everything. If you could shoot quicker than the enemy, it didn't matter how many shots you landed in order, because you just end up hitting them with enough shots eventually. Whereas scout rifles tended to be, you need to be very accurate, and if you aren't very good at it, the scout rifles tend to be very punishing. But it'll be interesting to see if the scout rifles have actually got a little bit too strong in the hands of experienced players now. But I think that's what it should be. I think if an experienced player gets a hold of a weapon, they should be able to kill you with it, because it is skill-based. But Mythoclast in the hands of a skilled weapon before this update definitely was just... They nerfed it by... Did you see how much they nerfed it by? 34%.
That's big, that's really big.
And they nerfed the damage by a third. Oh, there's a chest in here.
Oh, excellent.
In PvP, because it was just so broken OP. And they had so many complaints about it. But yeah, now they've changed it, and I'm looking forward, because obviously this is the second day of the patch.
Yeah.
We haven't had that much opportunity to actually take a look at the effects that this has had.
That's a very good point.
Hopefully good things will come from it, and everybody will have a more enjoyable
Guardians.
except the auto rifle users.
With curious items.
Oh,
We're sending you encrypted details on what
okay, second point. Iron Banner, you reached rank 3, yeah?
Yes, I did. Oh,
Did you enjoy it though?
Beautiful. I absolutely loathed every second of it.
It was so hard.
Yeah, I mean, I don't quite know
Oh, spin metal.
if it's just the fact that I think I'm a lot better than I am,
Yeah.
and actually I'm a genuine scrub. Oh yes, spin metal baby. But I think my friend and I, Wolfie5, one of the best players I know, we played a series of Iron Banner games, trying to boost me up to rank 3, because he started late, he just wanted to help me.
Yeah.
Oh, spin metal here, by the way.
Sweet.
He and we, together, lost about 10 games in a row.
Yeah.
And I just don't understand how it happened. Because we're both level 28, it's not like we're suffering too much at the hands of level 30s. It's just, we lost every game, and because you don't get rep from losing the game,
Yeah.
you just, it's a bit of a piss take really, in terms of...
That was the frustrating thing about it. Like you had to win every time. And people would leave halfway through a game if they were losing, because they weren't going to get the rep. Yeah. It was
exactly.
frustrating, but it felt great getting that rank 3, because I felt like I'd actually achieved something. And then the next day it was gone. I was like, oh.
Yeah, the struggle is real.
Yeah.
But, no, I think I played Iron Banner solidly for like 5 days to get rank 3, and that was mostly with the use of bounties, because obviously not winning very much tends to make you suffer because you don't get any rep.
Yeah, but those bounties were hard.
Yeah, they were really, really hard.
Everything about Iron Banner was really challenging, and I think that was the point of it.
I think it was just challenging in the wrong ways. because I think if it wasn't just control, say if Iron Banner had like a randomized thing where sometimes you played Rumble, sometimes you played Clash, sometimes you played Control, I'd enjoy it a lot more, because when I play Rumble, I'm not relying on my teammates to not go like 0.17 KD ratios, but still get truth. The exotic rocket launcher as a reward for playing that game. Yeah, it was a case of, if they gave me Rumble, I'd have been much happier, because I'd actually have a chance of winning if the other players weren't very good. Because obviously I'd be playing against people who weren't very good, shooting the people who weren't very good.
Because when you're playing a normal control match, you don't mind if you kind of lose, like if your teammates aren't doing that great, because you're still going to get something at the end of it. But then to be playing something where like completely have to win, it's like, oh my god. And then like you don't want to quit. You don't want to quit because you're not that kind of gamer. But then everyone's leaving and your score's like you're losing by 10,000 points. It's like, oh, you're so tempted to just go. But anyways, it's been and gone. And what was the last thing? There's nothing else replacing it this week, if you know what I mean. There's been the update, hotfix update for the weapons and that, but there's no new game type, as to say. Why do you think that is, or do you think they'll throw something in next week?
Do you feel like are you upset that we don't have an extra game type to play this week?
Kind of, yeah. Like it's something I've looked forward to. Like when we got the Queen's missions, Queen's bounties.
Yeah, you enjoyed the Queen's Wrath, didn't you?
I loved it. I loved the Queen's Wrath. I don't know what it was. It's just like, you know, doing something different every time, getting rewards for it, and that was class. And then knowing that there was something else replacing it was cool as well, like the Iron Banner. And then this week, I'm kind of like, oh, where's my weekly thing that I do?
Weekly shit.
Yeah. It's like, do you reckon they'll add like a PvP playlist at the weekend or something, or? Don't know.
Not this weekend, no. They do update on Tuesday, so that's when it would be.
Yeah.
And it would be a weekly or fortnightly thing. My thoughts are, by the way, what time is it? Oh shit, it's 18 minutes. We should probably head back to the Moth Yard because there'll be another public event eventually.
Okay.
But yeah, I think after the Queen's Wrath, Iron Banner was very welcome because it was a PvP based game type rather than a PvE based, with other like epic stories and all that jazz. I'm quite happy for a welcome break, because last week I spent all my time playing Iron Banner. I did my daily heroic, I did my first public event, and then I spent all day playing Iron Banner.
Yeah.
And god damn it, I got frustrated at times. So it's nice to just have a week to get back into the swing of things. Just do the raid without thinking, shit, this is going to stop me from getting rank 3 of whatever this week thing is because I'm taking up too much time. I should be in PvP. No, I'm happy that we've got a little bit of time to just do it.
No.
Do relaxing things.
That's cool.
Rather than, like, want to shit on all your teammates.
Yeah.
I did want to do.
Because, yeah, I got annoyed as well the other day, but then I was like, nope, I'm not going to be that guy. But yeah, and also the last thing in the update that I wanted to like mention, I don't know, because you're very knowledgeable in this game compared to like me.
Say that again, Dan. You broke up for me.
No, can you hear me now?
Yes, I can.
Okay. There's one last thing I want to talk about. You'll probably understand it more than me because you know more about this game than I do. Where is it? Boom. The Rocket Yard.
About what?
The Rocket Yard on Cosmodrome.
Yard. Oh, right. I think it was I don't know. I don't tend to look at a lot of the like exploits and things. But the last time that they put something like that, it was when the Sable's loot cave was around.
Right. Yeah.
It was just spawning again and again and again.
Yeah.
So I think it's probably another loot cave that people have discovered, and they've now Destiny, Bungie have gone, oh yeah, we'll get rid of this one as well.
Well, what they did was they got rid of the Fallen from there.
Well, all of the Fallen in the Rocket Yard where the fight was going on.
Yeah.
Is that spot?
Yes, that's exactly the spot.
Well, maybe it's just you've got to stop an exploit somehow, and if it happens to be something that may upset a couple of people, I think it's probably necessary. It's good metal down here, by the way.
Sweet. And they did stuff to the raid as well, didn't they? But
yeah, they changed something with the Templar. Probably another exploit. Probably the exploit that
we did. Yeah.
So,
I thought that straight away. Sweet. I thought that straight away. It's like, no, they've taken away what we did.
oh, well, that just means that we'll have to play like real players.
Like real men.
That bothered. Like genuine enthusiasts of the game.
Yay. So, yeah, it's anything else you want to mention? Or...
Sorry, say that again? You broke up again.
Oh, God, my mic is so crap. Anything else you want to discuss?
The only thing I'd really like to mention is Bungie fix your shit with the weekly Nightfall Strike. I did the weekly Nightfall Strike 2 weeks ago, got 5 strange coins for it. Somebody got an exotic, somebody got a recipe, somebody got a legendary weapon. I got 5 strange coins. And then I did it this week, just yesterday, and I got 7 strange coins.
Well, at least you'll be able to buy stuff from Xur at the weekend.
That is very true.
Right, well, thank you very much, Benjamin, for that. And
It's been an absolute pleasure.
And whenever there is a new update, guys, I will grab someone who is knowledgeable in the game to talk about it with me, and we'll post it up, and you can watch and you can listen, and you can even discuss in the comments below. So, thanks for watching, like, favourite, subscribe. See you next time.